Hello, welcome to my channel and welcome to my reading. I'm Stella and today we will see how does your boss view you. You have here 3 piles to choose from. You can choose 1, 2 or all 3 piles. Choose the one you resonate the most and only take what resonates, at least leave the rest behind. We will use oracle cards and tarot, and I will also channel messages from my third eye. And without further ado, let's get into your reading. See you there. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we will see look into how does your boss view you. And first things first, we will have a look into his or her energy with the oracle card. Who is your boss? What kind of spirit? The oyster. This is a quite emotional person, and here we have the dolphin. This could be a water sign or highly connected to water. Let me also get other things. 7th house, Venus, and Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio is a water sign. Now this could be a woman or a man. This could be a water sign. This person could have highly water in their charts. This is a dreamer, even though they're not showing this to other people, or they might not show it to you. With the oyster, I'm seeing a person that has high the guards up, and that's a person that's not willing to communicate their feelings and emotions. However, they have deep feelings, deep emotions, and their inner child wants to dance. And I get not a childlike energy, but sometimes his or her energy is really pure. It's really artistic. It's really I see like little elves and fees around jumping around, and this person is really focused, maybe unconsciously, on their inner child and on making themselves happy. This could mean that this person might be extremely sensitive, empathic, or also that they tend to be a little bit egotistical. With the Scorpio, they might be extremely strong when it comes to analyze other people, and they could have strong female or feminine traits. They could also have a good feeling for feminine traits and for everything that's connected to the divine feminine. This person is, let me see, this person actually sees themselves as a nice person. I mean, most of us do this, but they do this in a very emotional way. And let me see what else. They are very playful in their private life. They maybe even at work they try to make jokes. They absolutely want to have a happy time with you and with other people, and it's quite simple to hurt them and to hurt their feelings. Now, before we get into the oracle cards, let me have a look into the tarot. How does your boss view you? Pile number 1, please, spirit. How does the boss of pile number 1 view them? I get stubborn for some of you. Okay, 10 of Swords. Are they afraid? The devil. Oh, are they afraid that you're going to leave the company? And the card fell out. The Wheel of Fortune. Let me get 3 clarifiers and I will tell you. the gossip. Okay, 2 cards want to come out. Okay. Please give me a clarifier for the devil. No, this is too much. Page of Cups. Okay, the Cups was intended. And I hope. Okay. I will structure the whole thing in a minute. Okay. Ooh. Water, water, water. And the card. How you see this here? I'm not sure, and I don't think so. My table is too small. Okay, there is water everywhere. There are cups everywhere. Let me get this. I need to systemize this because it's getting too much. Okay. Hope you're able to see everything. Okay. And then you have also 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Now your boss is extremely sensitive, and with the devil they could have scorpionic or Capricornus traits. I get that this is a person that likes to be in control, that likes to be in charge, but they're not telling you this. They try to keep everything lovey-dovey. They try to keep everything like, oh, we are one family, we're not a workplace, we are more a family, we are friends and all that stuff. But in reality they are like really controlling. So even though they have a strong inner child and they love to express themselves in this way, they are they have a kind of a darker side to them, and they are anxious people. I see a lot of fear. I feel a lot of fear. I see a lot of nonsense beliefs about what other people might do, how they will leave the job, how, you know, all stuff, and that's just fantasy. Now when it comes to you, this boss is afraid that you will leave them, that you will leave the company, that you will leave the business. It could be that you're an employee in a company, in a center, or also at school, wherever you work, you have a boss, or this could even be a higher up boss, like upper management, something like this. And she is afraid that you are organizing your how to say, that you're trying to leave the company, and they don't want to do this. They don't want you to leave. They want to stay, and they are also afraid that you put up a fight with them. So maybe they are maybe you don't really accept their authority, or you're not even aware of this, or they think that you don't accept their authority, but they see you as not submissive enough, and that scares them because they are in a situation they're not used to be in. Because what I get is that this person has a also a darker kind of aura, also a stricter kind of aura, and so people usually tend to submit themselves to them, if you understand what I mean. And you don't. I don't know if you're free spirit or whatever, but you're doing the things your way, and they see you also for some reason as a form of even when there is emotion involved, they see you as a form of temptation, when there is not when there are no emotions involved, they see you as someone that does special things over and over again, even though they don't want you to do them, and maybe they didn't even tell you this. So they are quite conflicted when it comes to you. They see you also as extremely sensitive. They got the vibe, and so there is a connection between you and this person, and they got this vibe, and they're like really in their heads about you, and they see also a kind of progression in your emotional development. They see your growth, and they have a all in all they see you as a valuable person, as a valuable employee, but they are afraid of your mental power. They're afraid of you leaving them. They're afraid of you saying no, and they just want to keep control over the situation and over you. And it's just interesting because with the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card that represents also work, they see themselves as a boss. They see themselves in this relationship to you, but they're way too emotional about the whole thing. And then with the Hierophant, either they see themselves as yes, as your boss, but the Hierophant is laughing here, and I think that they see you as highly developed person. Let me think, what else do I get? You're doing things without being asked to do them because you're very autonomous, and you don't you don't need a mom on your workplace. You do things immediately. You do the stuff the moment you know there has to be done. I'm sorry for my confusion at the moment. And your boss should actually be thankful for this, but she is not, because you don't need them, or at least they have this feeling that you don't need them, that you are doing your own thing, and she is here for nothing. And what I get is that they will try to, not to manipulate, but they will try to catch up with you. They will try to get you alone, to bind you to themselves. And when they're able to bind you to themselves, they think that they will gain control over the situation and over you. But that's not the case, because you're just not like they want you to be. And what I get is that this is kind of a good sign and a good thing also for them, because you're a free thinker and you do stuff your way. And this person has to learn that there can also be done great work by different people in a different way. And this boss is really, there are two energies that are clinging to each other, and they are connected, and it's difficult to let each other go. So maybe you know this person from another lifetime, from a previous one. Let me see now the oracle cards. I will let the other cards here. Sacred gratitude, appreciation. Okay, I get it. Balsamic, earth moon, negotiation. Okay, let me put this here. They are missing communication with you. They expect you to be grateful for what they are doing for you. They expect you also that you are that you need them, that you ask them for help, and that you are showing appreciation for what they are doing, not just for you but in general. They want your attention, and they want you to they want to get this appreciation from you, and they want to negotiate with you about several topics where they, however, are in the stronger position, just to assert a little bit of dominance, and about topics that has to be with principles and um, with ideology, and they for some reason want you to show who's the boss, which is kind of childish, but they lacked they lack the security when it comes to you. Then with void, of course, missing. Yeah, they don't know how they don't know your situation with you. They don't know how you see them, and they don't know um, how how the future will be with you or without you. This person is kind of a dangerous person when it comes to work, because they're extremely manipulative, even though they maybe don't want to do this, but they are in a position of power, and as a leader, as a boss, they should be able to handle this situation. However, I think they are way too much emotion driven, or driven by their emotions, and they overestimate themselves and think that if they are in contact with you, and if they communicate with you, and if they show you that they are strong, or even in discussions, that you will somehow submit and let them not take advantage of you, but let them be the leader also of you in all areas of life if they could. And they think that this will help not only the company but also you and themselves. So with this boss, please be careful. They have a beautiful side in themselves. They have a beautiful inner child, but they were not able to work with it in a proper way, and now they are trying to keep other people under control in their function as boss, and they are trying to keep you under control, and they are afraid that you will go, that you will leave the company. They are afraid that you are unhappy in the company, and they're also afraid that you speak once too much your truth, and that's a thing that's not they can't deal with this. And let me see what else. There could be also other work offers coming your way, but Spirit is really showing me that you could work with this boss. Just keep them in check, and don't say yes to everything, and keep your private life private, because this is a boss, he or she, they want to know your private life. And it's not about gossip, it's more about having this information, knowing it, and you should be choosing wisely what you're telling them and what not. And with this, I will let you. I hope this reading helped you, and we see us the next time. Bye. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Let me put this away. And let me, just a second. Back again. I forgot to attach the tarot card to the staple. Now, okay, what I get, first things first, your boss is a chaotic person, or they hate chaos. And I get a lot of structure. I get a Taurus vibe and an Earth vibe. Let me see now how your boss is as person. Who is your boss? No, this is nothing. Who is your boss? Please, who is Starfish? Again, water. water person. The bee, that's air and water. Okay, and the spider. Okay. I let them all here. This your boss. Let me put those cards here for a moment. They are extremely versatile. They have, they have a balance in their energy when it comes to elements. However, even though it's not here, I feel earth extremely strong. Yes, I mean here it's, but I got first water. Let me see now another. Pisces, Virgo, which is earth and water. Pisces is Neptune, which is water, and Virgo is earth, and the 11th house. And the 11th house is Aquarius. Now we have here 3 of the signs of the elements, and here the same 3 elements. These signs, these elements, may be part of your boss's inner life, of your boss's horoscope and birth chart, sorry, not horoscope. And he or she is extremely works a lot, is kind of cute sometimes, and extremely creative, but a free thinker. But it could be that he or she tends to stick too much to other people, and if they have you in their net like the spider, they won't leave you, and this could be a problem for some of you. So they are funny, they are sensitive, but you're not really able to get rid of them once they have you in their net. So they tend to call you a lot, they tend to overstep boundaries, I heard. They don't always get the vibe when they go too far. They just don't. And work is their main focus. And they tend to have a lot of illusions about how their work and how what they're doing in life is benefiting whole humankind. So they see themselves way too important and way too in a wrong light. They see themselves as like a holy person, and I get this that the person is quite relaxed, normally, but when they are pissed, they get like really pissed and really nasty, and they tend to say awful things to other people when they get pissed. Now let me see what tarot has to say. How does the boss of pipe 2 views them? How does the boss of pipe 2 view them? For me, 8 of Swords is somehow connected to the spider. I don't know why. Pisces, again, Neptune. Okay, again, air, water, and earth. Air, water, earth. Air, water, earth. This is like weird. Let me now get clarifier for the first card. Okay, I need a second one for the first. Please give me a second one. Okay. For the second. And this wants to come out as well. Okay. Also here, like in pile number 1, your boss thinks about you leaving the company for good, I heard this time, and He or she thinks that you think that you're better off without them, and that you will completely change your life, that you will and that you have changed a lot since you started working there. um, you became from a sensitive empathic person, you became you switched into being the queen of swords, like extremely rational, even a little bit cold for them, and extremely logical. Now they see you as a good team player, as a fair person, and I get leading competence. So you have the competence to lead other people. They saw this, and they see you also as a very humble person, as a hard worker, and they are happy with you. I get that they are really happy with you and that they don't want you to leave, like also in pile one. Sorry for spoiler. Um, but they think that you're not happy there anymore, and that you eventually you will leave them. And I get that for a lot of you, he she is right, and you will leave them, and you started seeing things for what they are, and not for what they wanted you to know, to see them. They think, or he she thinks, that you will do a great job also in other companies. They see your potential, they see what you did, they see that you're a great worker and a hard worker. And what I also get is that they're not able to give you what you deserve, what you expected to get. So this is a boss that slowly will start recognizing the truth about you. And the truth is that you grown out of this business. Let me now have a look into your oracle cards. I will place them right here. Achievement, yeah, you achieved a lot. You achieved a lot in this workplace. Reputation, you have a good reputation. No, this wants to be vice versa, sorry. Okay. With Pisces again. Air again. Achievement is Earth again. Grand Trine blessings and Neptune. How much Pisces do we have here? Here is everything full of Pisces and Neptune. Or you are Pisces? Do you have Pisces in your birth chart? If so, please write it in the comment, because I have it too. You achieved a lot. You put a lot of effort in your work, and I get all the time hard worker. He's such a hard worker, and your reputation is like really high. But what I get is that this boss never told you about your reputation and never complimented you for your hard work. So they are now afraid that you're escaping, and they trying to hold you back in some way. They don't know how they will do it, but they are thinking about it. They want to give you blessings, but what I get is that those blessings you will get them from the universe, not from your boss. And you sacrificed too much, and a lot, but too much at the end for this job, and it's time for you to start over again. It's time for you to start fresh again. And in the end, your boss will understand this, because he or she knows exactly how much you worked for this company and how great your results and achievements were, and that you brought also a lot of blessings to the company. She sees you as a gem. Point blank period. You're a gem to them, and you're also kind of mysterious, a little dreamer like them. and you were silent. A lot of times they silenced you, or you were silent as a person, and then you started to stand up for yourself. And the moment they saw this, they understood that you will leave them sooner or later. And this is everything I have for you. This was a beautiful reading, and your boss, he or she, they really love you, and they really see your worth. But it's also maybe time for you to move on. And so if you did, please leave it in the comments and tell me a little bit about your work journey, and we will see us the next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. How does your boss view you? Before we start the reading, let me have a look into the card. Who is your boss? What's his or her energy? Who's this person? Who's your boss? Who's your boss? Oh no, too much. Too many cards. One card, please. Who's your boss? Okay. Your boss does not want... Your boss does not want you to tell and to know you and to know who he or she is, first of all. They're trying to hide themselves behind their role, and they started off as a tiger. And if you see the tiger, it's like one of the most beautiful animals and one of the strongest cats around. But this tiger is in reverse, and I don't always take reversals. However, in this case, I got the information this is a reversal, because they don't have this energy, but they are trying to portray this energy. Now they are not they're not self-sufficient. They're absolutely not, and they're not good on their own. They need other people. They need people working for them, and they are like a herd tiger, while you are the tiger. Now let me see what I get here for you. So sorry. Again. Okay. Sun, Taurus, 5th house. 5th house is Leo, Sun is Leo, and both is fire. Taurus is earth, and the tiger is actually Leo. Not Leo, is fire, I wanted to say. So there is a lot of fire energy. This is a hurt Leo with a lot of earth trait placements. And I feel that there are a lot of conflicts in this person's life, in their private life, and they're not able to manage them in a positive way. They're simply not. I feel a kind of a childish energy, and not childlike, but childish. And yes, this person is just behaves sometimes more like a child than an adult, and this is really toxic. It's a toxic behavior. How does the boss of pile 3 view them? How does the boss of pile 3 view pile 3? Let me see. 1. Again the sun, but in reverse. Please give me clarifiers. How does the boss of pile 3 view them? King of Swords. Oh my god. Okay, I need to ask something different for some of you, not for all of you. But is there an emotional connection between you and this person? Because honestly, this now has more the vibe of a love reading where he or she feels rejected. And there is, no matter whether this is love related or not, but there is a kind of romantic tension between the two of you, or a vibe between the two of you that's underlying, and nobody's talking about it. Um, he or she sees you as the king of swords, like extremely irrational, even cold, um, but extremely a hard worker, a smart person, person that has it together. And in your case, you're the king of swords that's waiting. You're not rushing into something. You're not rushing into your work. You're on your throne and you're waiting for everything until you have all information, and until you know, now I'm starting to write this email. Now I can act upon this issue. So he or she really admires your work ethic, I get. And what I also get, however, is that they are not able to have a fight with you, and not because they want they want to fight you, but they think that they can't discuss certain things with you, because you get cold on them. They they absolutely want to connect to you in a deeper way, and they or you, some of you has options. When it comes to love, it's love options, but it could also be that they want to give you a raise or something, and let me see. They want you to give a raise, or they want you to participate in some company activities even more, because they really like you. And there is something else. It could be that they have to decide whether to go with you or another employee when it comes to a certain thing, and they need to make a decision. But they see you as extremely smart. They see you also, what I get is caring for the co-workers. You're caring for your co-workers. You're sensitive. You are nice. You are everything they wish you were to them. You are to your co-workers. And however, I get that this is actually just a kind of protection. You're protecting yourself from this energy, because your boss, I get, has so much potential, but he or she is just not able to sweep this energy, because the tiger would be the strongest card of all, or one of the strongest spirit animals, and the tiger is able to do everything alone. But in this case, he or she needs to work on this, or else they will stay like it will stay like this. Then with the sun in reverse, they are like really, I don't want to say depressed about the situation, but they're really sad. They're really sad. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to communicate with you. Maybe you're sometimes stubborn. Maybe you're sometimes a little bit standoffish, and all they want to do is to communicate more to you. But still, I get this warning about how they treat people. They actually they see themselves in a way better light than they are, and that's a problem. Saturn. Oh, these are strong cards. Acquisition. This is fulfillment. Soul radiance. Phoenix rising. They are in love with you. In some way, they are in love with you. And maybe you're feeling this and you're just not into them and you don't want to know anything about it. I don't know whether it's your work style, your voice, your appearance, something, but they absolutely adore something about you, and you light up their heart. Maybe it's also your aura and the way you move, the way you behave. Um, I heard the whole time, Grace, Grace. She's so beautiful. He's so handsome. This is now becoming strange, the whole reading, but this is a truth for them that's hurting them. They don't want you to know this, but now you're knowing this. Um, that for and it's kind of a specific reading, but a lot of you have bosses that are in love with you, and I think it's more common than we think. Um, and in your case, your boss has problems with containing this energy, and maybe they will tell you this, or you will understand it in another way in the next few months, maybe around Christmas. And spirit is telling me that you can also find another job, that's not a problem, but somehow this situation makes is part of your lesson, and it is meant that you deal with difficult emotions here in the most adult way possible. And spirit is telling me that you will be able to do this, and that through your behavior, your boss will learn how to behave in this situation, him or herself. So you teach them something. Um, Now I get the word rejection. They feel rejected by you because you're so standoffish when it comes to them, and they're sad. They're like really sad. They feel alone and left out in the cold, but and they have this desire to talk to you, which is fine because I mean, like, um, I also want to talk with people I'm in love with, but in your case, it's good that you stay a little bit away from him or her, and that you are doing your own things. And please let me know how this story ended. I'm really interested, and I think that whatever you do, try to do it in the most sensitive way possible, because when it's about love, I feel that he or she is like really vulnerable. Don't hurt them if not necessary. When it is not about love, it is still about love. Maybe not extremely romantic, but it goes always in this direction in this reading, and I still hope that it could help you in some way. If this pile does not resonate with you, choose another pile. But if it did, maybe you want to like it, and we see us the next time. Bye.